alerts, this year is almost over and man, has it been a good one. I got a good job, I'm uploading regularly on YouTube, and ladies, your boy's still single. And we gotta end the year with a bang. Next year we got new content and new types of content coming out. We got about a week and a half of this year left, and for Christmas, I'm dropping a struggle meals video.
Okay.
So that means y'all got until this weekend to send me the rest of your struggle meals. That means through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or my email. And if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you got a little sneak peek of what's to come. So don't forget to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram. I'll sit here and wait if I got to. So y'all just not gonna follow me? Okay. Now let's get into this video. We haven't done a video like this before, and there's some dumb / weird / strange / dumb, I think I already said that, laws out there. I feel like there's some old laws that aren't really enforced, but then there's some new ones like, how did this come to be? If you guys have any suggestions on like weird stuff you want me to talk about / react to, drop some suggestions in the comments. In Alabama, it is illegal to drive blindfolded. Now I could be absolutely wrong, but this sounded illegal everywhere. This can't just be an Alabama thing. This sounds like a common sense law. So every other state will let you Ray Charles down the street and just be okay with it. In Alaska, you can't put an animal in the back of an open vehicle. Now this law was put into effect because someone's dog was a nuisance on the road, specifically in the back seat. What does your dog have to be doing to be a public nuisance in the back seat? Your dog was just Cujo and mauling people as they went by? In Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub. So this law was passed because someone liked to wash their donkey, and they liked to wash their donkey in the tub. And when they did that, the donkey got stuck and the whole place flooded. And apparently this was some like Noah's Ark type flood because the donkey got washed away for like miles. Arizona was like, we ain't having none of that. In Arkansas, you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m. This got to be some like disturbing the peace type law, because imagine going to Subway after 9 p.m. and you just slip on the horn. You might be in the same prison cell as Jared. In California, plastic bags are banned. Whoever put this on the list need to be fired, because this is not a dumb law. This is just people trying to save the earth.
I am Captain Planet.
In Colorado, it's illegal to keep your couch on the porch. I don't know anybody that does this, but apparently people in Colorado think it's cool to burn couches on the front porch.
No, it's not.
In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce. So people in Connecticut were getting hoodwinked thinking cucumbers were pickles, even though they technically are. But to tell the difference, a law passed saying that if your pickle can't bounce, you going to jail.
Come on and slam.
In Delaware, you can't sell dog hair. So this goes for dog and cat hair. Now imagine if Narcos season 10 was about Delaware.
Soy el fuego que arde tu piel.
In Florida, legal parking fees towards animals must be paid. We already knew Florida was gonna have a weird law, but they said people did or still do park elephants and camels and all other types of animals on the street. Imagine getting a ticket on your elephant because you didn't update the registration. In Georgia, it's illegal to live on a boat for more than 30 days. What if you were stranded on a boat and they found you on day 31? In Hawaii, it's illegal to place a coin in one's ear. If you're that dad that does that trick where you put the coin behind the ear or in the ear, whatever, kiss your freedom goodbye. In Idaho, it's illegal to sweep debris into the streets. Here's another one that should be obvious and enforced everywhere. Don't be a scumbag, save the earth. In Illinois, it's legal for minors who are in culinary school to drink alcohol. If I would have known this, forget video game design, I would have been Chef Boyardee, you know what I'm saying? In Indiana, it's illegal to ride a horse above 10 miles per hour. This might sound dumb, but I low-key want to see a high-speed chase on a horse. In Iowa, you cannot throw a brick onto the highway. So people in Iowa used to have snowball fights across the highway, but then things got heated when people started throwing bricks and stones. First of all, who's playing on the highway, or are you doing like drive-bys with bricks? In Kansas, tire screeching is banned. Good! Tired of your rusty vehicles disturbing the peace. In Kentucky, a woman cannot marry more than 3 times. So if you get divorced 3 times, you just out of respawns.
Boy, if you don't get...
In Louisiana, it's illegal to send a surprise pizza. So if you send somebody a surprise pizza in Louisiana, that's considered harassment.
I need some pizza, 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 pizza.
I don't like to joke about harassment, but if you want to harass me, just know I like mine with pepperoni. Imagine going to court and they ask you, in December of 2018, did so-and-so send you a pizza? I'm gonna be like,
I hope so.
Okay.
In Maine, it's illegal to park in front of Dunkin' Donuts. So in parts of Maine, Dunkin' Donuts is such a hot commodity that you can't park near it at all. So you better take your uppity caffeine loving self and park across the street. In Maryland, sleeveless shirts are banned in public. So Maryland is basically saying you can't live your best life and wear a tank top or you're going to jail. Imagine it's a hot summer day and you going for a run and all of a sudden you hear this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
In Massachusetts, it's illegal to tell fortunes without certification. Who is the person giving out certifications for this? Like, oh yeah, I can tell. You a psychic. I think I got it because I watched Mob Psycho about 3 times now, so I think I got this. In Michigan, don't even think about selling your vehicle on a Sunday. So this one isn't really weird to me because I grew up in Chicago and they got the same law because it's the Lord's Day. In Minnesota, dirty tires are banned. Well, your boy's out of luck because I haven't washed my car in a minute, so I'm basically a criminal. In Mississippi, nutrition labels cannot be enforced. I feel like most nutrition labels aren't even accurate, but to not have one at all, y'all big tripping. Hey, what you eating over there? Shoo, you tell me. In Missouri, bear wrestling is banned. So this law was passed due to animal cruelty, but it's gonna be real cruel when you get stomped by Baloo. In Montana, it's illegal to give a rat as a present. Imagine wanting a rat for Christmas and Santa's like, nah fam, we good. In Nebraska, you can't get married if you have a venereal disease. Y'all better wrap it up in Nebraska, they not playing with y'all. In Nevada, it's illegal to sit on sidewalks. So as a person that's lived in Las Vegas, this is a lie or just not enforced because I've seen many drunk people sitting on the sidewalk. In New Hampshire, it's unlawful to pick up seaweed off the beach. New Hampshire is not about you seaweed thieves. In New Jersey, bulletproof vests are banned while committing a crime. So not only is it illegal to commit a crime, it's illegal to commit a crime and wear a bulletproof vest. The police gonna be like, hey man, if you gonna rob this store, we gotta be able to shoot you in your chest a couple times. In New Mexico, idiots are banned from voting. Now, how do you measure someone's idiocy before voting? Do you have to like pass an IQ test before you vote? You thought you were about to vote today? With these results? In New York, slippers are banned after 10 p.m. Now I need more clarification on this one. Is this like in the house or outside? Because I'm filming this one at nighttime and it's past 10 p.m. and your boy's out here rocking D's, you know what I'm saying? In North Carolina, drunk bingo is not okay. If you ask me, drunk bingo is the only way to play. In North Dakota, you cannot shoot fireworks after 11 p.m. This one really isn't that bad because most places you can't even own fireworks. In Ohio, it's illegal to sell dyed chickens. So I guess dyeing chickens to whatever color you want used to be very profitable. But who's really sitting there like, we gonna make you purple today? In Oklahoma, horse tripping is outlawed. For those of you who don't know, horse tripping isn't like where you stick your foot out and they trip. It's where you lasso the horse's feet up and they can't move anymore. I'm glad this is illegal because if I see anybody horse tripping in my vicinity,
what is that? Oh,
in Oregon, it's illegal to go hunting in a cemetery. Yes, I said Oregon. Fight me. Do they mean like hunting animals or zombies? Because if this is for zombies, best believe I'm gonna still be 360 no-scoping off of somebody's headstone. In Pennsylvania, you're breaking the law if you pay a psychic. You hate to see it. Y'all better go back to that other state, wherever it was, and get that certification. In Rhode Island, it's illegal to race a horse on the highway. So it's illegal to race a horse on the highway, but the fine is only $20. I'm gonna need Rhode Island to come a little harder than that. In South Carolina, you can't play pinball if you're a minor. This is a terrible law because Sonic Pinball used to be cracking. In South Dakota, don't you dare sleep in the cheese factory. When I was first reading this, I thought this said Cheesecake Factory, but ain't no sleeping on the job, fam. We got cheese to make. In Tennessee, it's illegal to share your Netflix password. See, this couldn't be me. I couldn't live in Tennessee. I would be in jail at least 10 times over. I don't pay for any app because sharing is caring and I'm broke. In Texas, you can't sell a human eye. If you out here slinging eyeballs, you need to go to prison immediately. In Utah, biting is banned in boxing. The real question is, where in boxing is this not banned at? In Vermont, it's illegal for women to wear fake teeth without her husband's approval. So if a woman wants dentures, she gotta get a permission slip from her husband. In Virginia, you can't go trick-or-treating if you're over 12 years old. If I was a 12-year-old in Virginia, it would be hands for every lawmaker on site. But apparently this stems from kids who are 12 and older wreaking havoc during Halloween. You gotta be some real children of the corn for them to pass a law about you hoodlums. In Washington, it's illegal to attach a vending machine to a utility pole. I've never seen a vending machine attached to a utility pole. In West Virginia, hats were banned in theaters until 2010. So this law passed because somebody's hat was so big that the person behind them couldn't see the movie. I need to know what type of hat they were wearing so I can block all my haters. In Wisconsin, butter substitutes are banned without permission. So growing up, I used to go to Wisconsin a lot. It's really close to Chicago. And they were very serious about their cheese, dairy, butter, and all that stuff. So if you try to serve some I believe it's not butter at a restaurant, you might get jumped. In Wyoming, buildings that cost over $100,000 must display pricey art. So unless your building is made of paper mache, you better have some Picasso pieces up.